So catching up with Hakan Hayrettin ahead of the game against Altrincham at the weekend. Pre-season over now. Are you looking forward to getting back to it tomorrow?
Without the shadow of a doubt, we've all worked really, really hard. The boys have been amazing. Obviously, we had a couple of games called off, and there was a situation with the heat, but the boys have done amazingly well. So everybody's ready to go now.
Obviously, unlike previous season where you've got to know the clubs that are in that South Division. Totally new set of teams, but obviously teams that you would have come across in the past. How are you viewing this coming weekend?
We know most. We just got to get back on the horse again, as you say, and start watching everybody again. But we know most of the teams and most of the managers, so it's now looking at formations and how they play and their dangers and where they're going to be most effective from. So we'll pick that up as we go along, like we did last season. Nothing's going to change for us. We're just going to do our homework, do diligently in each team, and try and get the best result.
A big thing again this year. A lot more travelling involved as well. So it's there's
it's a reward, I would say, because these lads have earned the right to be there. They've worked tirelessly hard last season to get the club where I think it should be, and hopefully we can stabilise that and we can be here for many, many years. But without a shadow of a doubt, it's a lot more travelling, a lot more work, a lot more hours away from home. But if we want to compete, that's what we've got to do, and that we want to stabilise and we want to push. We're not just going to be sitting here making up the numbers. We want to push.
Kept the nucleus of last season's squad. How important was it for you to do that?
Yeah, I mean, so many people have asked me this question. Is it a sentiment situation where I've kept them on because we did well? No, I genuinely believe that the boys that I've kept are the boys that are capable of doing more at this level. And I also said that I'm a great believer that if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. These lads last season, the majority of them played a massive part in the club's success. And I think they can, if we keep the same spirit and the same togetherness, because that in itself brings X amount of points. If we keep that, then it'll be good. So they deserve to be here.
And in terms of the new names that you brought in, you're happy with the way they're settling in? And
yeah, obviously we brought in Jack Cooley from Bromley. I've been chasing him for a little while now. And big James Alabi up top, who's got bags of experience. Henry Rudd, that we didn't think we'd be able to get, who's keen, enthusiastic. He's a good, tidy little player in midfield. We've got Solomon Wondrew Smith that we've been tracking from day one. Me and Terry always liked the way he played, and we believe that the reason why Ryan Seeger scored most of his goals at Hungerford was because of him. And Haddy was always in and out. He was with us, and we've kept him as well. So we're really looking forward to it. We brought in young Liam Vincent as well on loan. But no, overall pleased. Anyone and anybody can play. We sort of have in our minds what we think the starting 11 is going to be, but we've had injuries, and them injuries are coming back as well. So it's going to take us 2 or 3 weeks to settle things down, but I think we'll be fine.
How frustrating is that on that injury front? You've obviously, in the local press, we saw maybe 2 or 3 that are in doubt for you at the moment.
It is what it is, isn't it? And every team has probably similar situations to us. It's never ideal when you're going to be starting the season and in your mind you haven't got your strongest 11. But I always believe that if a team does well, it's not the team, it's the squad. So the squad's going to have to play its part again, like it did last season. And there were crucial moments last season when we utilised the squad and we got great results. So we're going to continue doing that.
You mentioned, of course, a lot of more mileage for you as a management team, as a playing squad, but also the fans as well. They're going to be clocking up some miles.
Yeah.
How important are they going to be to this coming season?
If anyone, and I keep talking about the fans here, how important they are to us. I'm a big advocate of having the fans on your side, and when I thought it was the right time to show the fans my appreciation, which was around New Year, they played their part massively. And as the games went on, they got louder and louder, and I could see by the attendance they were getting more and more. So I hope they come back. I hope for the first home game we're getting short their hair, and they can see what we're trying to do, and they get behind their team like they've always done since I've been here. And long may that continue. I go back to the first season I was here when we played Gillingham in the Kent County Cup. It was an amazing atmosphere, and that atmosphere reminded me of the last game that we played here against Hampton as well, and Chelmsford, and St Albans, and Hungerford. So they've been fantastic, and I hope they come back and see the team. I hope they like the brand of football we're playing, and I hope they get right behind the lads and give them everything they've got.
Well, so I think everyone's right behind you and everything you're trying to do and achieve here for us. So all the very best for the weekend, and we look forward to catching up with you soon.
Thank you very much. Cheers.